Hello everyone and welcome to Message 8 Tarot. Happy Easter to everybody. I hope everyone is having a really nice break. Spring is in the air. Okay, so welcome to my channel. If everyone could please like, share, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. So today I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to talk about a topic of Piers Morgan. I'm highly interested in everything that's going on at the moment. So I'm going to take a look at the cards and see what we can see. I'm very interested to take a look at his current situation. What's next for him in his career? How his comments last month on Harry and Meghan will affect him, or has affected him, and how it will affect him for the future. If this is something that you're not interested, of course you can bypass the video. I've already done a video very similar with Harry and Meghan and it went very well, so I'm thinking why not just ask the angel spirits guides to relay some messages so we can just see what's going on in his head, what he's thinking, his intentions and so forth, and how things will be for the future for him, because there is a lot of an interest there, so why not? My channel, I'm still growing, developing. I'm just trying some different things out and see what works for me. Okay, so let's start. So, angel spirits guides, can we have some messages for the current situation for Piers Morgan? Please, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, to help relay those messages to those who need it. Okay, I'll just start. I'm going to take two. Cups and Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Piers, I think, has some water placements in his charts. I think he's in Pisces, Aries, Cusper. There's a lot of water here, so straight away, let's see what it says. 9 of Cups. Wishes coming true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune. Faith in the universe that all will be well. So I think things are looking up for Piers at the moment. It talks about a happy marriage. Happily ever after. Emotional contentment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, and people you can trust. So from what I'm taking with these two messages at the moment, I feel like his hardships, you know, that whole bombshell that went on last month, as you could kind of say, and everything that happened, you know, in the media, everything that happened with the news report. Everyone knows kind of what went on at this stage, or people that's interested in the royals or any of this will... People that are interested are just going to watch this video anyway, but from what I can see here, I feel like, from what I'm picking up so far, I feel like he's putting the past behind him. He's moving on, he's not looking back. I'm seeing a lot of cups, a lot of love, a lot of emotion. I feel like he's putting a lot of love and attention into his family right now, or into something that he's very passionate about. You know, I think he does have some children, I don't know how many. I try when I'm doing the reads to not dig into too much research. You know, obviously if the news is on, I'll watch it. If there's something interested on, I'll watch it. But when I do my reads, I try to use my own intuition. I don't want to be like researching everything and then doing the cards. That's not really how I work. I like to be a little bit oblivious, you know, because I want to be able to pick up what I can from my own intuition. But from what I'm seeing here, happy families, he's really trying to put his love and attention into his family at this moment in time, or with the partner he's with, if he's with someone. That's what he's focused on at this moment in time, as you can see there. You know, happy families, wishes coming true and all that. Love and attention, cups and cups. I feel like, deep down, I feel like Piers could be an emotional person, but I feel, for what I'm picking up from him, as I can see in the media, he doesn't show it. But with the cups and cups here, and he does have a water placement, I do know that, because, you know, for me to be able to do these reads, I like to know the zodiac of the person, so the angel spirits guides can help me. There's a lot of water and water here, placements. So I feel like, you know, he is very emotional, and he probably is with his family. I feel like he gives them a lot of love and attention, particularly at this time he does anyway. Let's see if I can pick up anything else. All will be well, faith in the universe. So definitely he's putting the hard times behind him. I feel like as well he could be in a happy place at this time. I'm not getting any heavy energy or anything like that, and I do get that sometimes in reads, but I'm, you know, it's a pretty calm energy that I'm picking up here. So you can see there that the man, his arms are folded as well. He's very happy, he's very content. So I feel like the decisions that Piers has made, he's happy, and he's happy with his decisions that he has made, because his arms are folded, you know, and he's looking straight ahead, and he's confident. And I kind of pick up as well with him that he's happy with his own decisions. So whatever he's said or what he's done, I don't really feel like he's taken it back as such, because I'm not really getting that energy. I feel like he's standing up for what he believes and what he feels is right. He's confident. He's just looking further afield for the future, from what I'm picking up with all these cups as well. You know, I mean, that's a content man that's there, you know, and those cups, 9 of cups as well. The more I'm looking at this card as well with all these cups, and I didn't really notice it before, but there's birds in it. What else is here? Butterflies, paper, there's a heart. I think one has some sort of a sword or something, and another bird. Yeah, but I kind of feel like as well, I feel like Piers has many options at this moment in time with the 9 of cups. And I feel like I'm always getting as well that I feel like there's people that want to hire him maybe, or, you know, almost like he's got a lot of options, and I feel like Piers knows this. You know, again, I bring up about the man with his arms being folded. It's almost like he's looking at all these options around him at this moment in time, with his arms folded, and saying, oh, I can just pick whatever really I want right now. I mean, there's options all around him right now, and they're full of like jewels, birds, open opportunities, papers. I see a little scroll there or something like a paper, so that could talk about contracts. Let me see if I can pick anything else up here while I'm looking at it a little bit more. Birds resonate to me as well, like the spirits, you know, angel guides, you know, when I see a bird as well, like, you know, it always, like a magpie, for example, or any type of a bird, you know, each to their own, but, you know, sometimes I might see a bird and I will instantly think, you know, a spirit animal, you know, because that's just kind of what I pick up sometimes. But there's definitely, I kind of feel as well that people are looking out for him too. It's just kind of what I'm picking up here with the birds. What else can I see here? Things are going to go in his favour, for sure. It talks about good fortune, many options, and people are very interested in him. I can't kind of take this more his career and money and all that. He'll do very well, you know. So, for example, he could get work anywhere. I kind of feel as well. I feel like people are ready to snap him up. Just kind of what I'm picking up there. Right, so that's what we have so far. That went on a little bit longer than I thought, but I just wanted to kind of get everything that I could. So now we'll start with the main read. I'm going to use the Rider deck. Let's start. Okay, thank you everyone for taking the time to watch my video. Please like, share, subscribe. More than delighted to do these reads. I kind of go with my own intuition when I'm doing the reads as well. You know, my channel's still growing, so I'm kind of seeing what works for me, but let's see how this read goes. So his current energy. Rider deck, can we clarify those 2 cards, please? His current energy at this moment in time. Piers Morgan's current energy. Just a clarifier, please. Oh, amazing. We got the 10 of Cups to clarify the 10 of Cups. Well, I really don't know what to say about that, but if that's not amazing, then I don't know what to say. But there you go, the 10 of Cups to clarify the 10 of Cups in his current energy. So I just explained happy families there, clarifies for the second time. The angel spirits guides really wanted to get that message across, but as I explained there with the 10 of Cups, you know, he's happy, you know, spending time with his family. You know, finances could be going quite well for him, or for the future they will be. Happy, content with his family, you know, with the person that he's with. If he's with someone, I think he is. I think he's married. If it's not, he has someone anywhere for sure. And you see the way that there's lands here too, and there's water. So, you know, they're just looking towards the future. You know, the children are very happy. I feel like he's a family man. From what I'm seeing in these cards, I feel like he puts a lot of love and attention into his family here. It's all happy families here, and money is no issues either, and a lot of love as well. Celebrations, parties, you know, there could be celebration of some sort. With the celebration card, 10 of Cups confirming the 10 of Cups, there could be some sort of something that he's celebrating at this time, or will be in the month of April, or going forward for the future. There's some sort of celebration happening there. Content and happiness. Okay, amazing. Okay, we continue. What's next for him in his career? Angel, spirits, guides. What's next for Piers Morgan in his career? What's next? We're all, I think, dying to know what's happening next for Piers Morgan. What's his future? Where will he be? Let's see if we can pick up. Angel, spirits, guides, please give me some messages. Thank you so much. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, it just depends. So I kind of notice as well with the moon cycles, one will come out very fast if it's like a full moon or new moon, and some other stages is harder to get the message out, or sometimes, you know, spirits don't want to talk, it just depends. Now, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and we talked about what's next for him in his career. I feel like he's putting his head down at this moment in time, and he's putting a lot of hard work and efforts, or he has in the past put a lot of hard work and efforts in. He's looking at the fruits of his labour. With the Seven of Pentacles, it talked about someone's finances being in a pretty good situation as well. It's no doubt. I feel like financially he's doing fine. More work still needs to be done though in his career. As much as someone might look down on the fruits of their labour and think to themselves, oh, look at the work I've done, he's got this wand here, I feel like he's very satisfied, but still more work needs to be done in his career. Now you can take that in many ways. You know, a lot of people have different opinions about what went on, you know, in his career, and there has been a little bit of a blip, you know, with everything that kind of happened. But I feel like, you know, with that one pentacle there, I feel like, you know, whether he knows it or not, but more work does need to be done in his career going forward. He needs to work on some things. With the Seven of Pentacles, he's there, but it's not a Ten of Pentacles, so there's definitely some things Piers has to work on. Thank you so much. Can we have another one for his career, please? Additional messages for his career. That's a fixed sign as well. Earth placement pentacle. It's someone who puts work in, but it's for the longer term. We got another one here with the Four of Pentacle, Pentacle and Pentacle, Four of Pentacle. Now, Four of Pentacle is fixed grounded as well. It can mean a couple of things. He could be holding back a little bit at this moment in time. You know, maybe he's stepping back to look at his decisions that he needs to make for the future. I feel like he's keeping his money close to his chest. You see that man here? He's holding on to his money as tight as he can, and those two pentacles on the ground he has his foot on. Another one in his crown. But I'm kind of taking from that, like he could be a little bit tight with his finances. I don't know how he is as an individual in that way, but he could be a little bit on the tight side there. Like, I don't know him, but it's just kind of what I'm picking up here. That can be possessiveness cards. It can talk about holding back, or it can just talk about someone being extra careful with their money as well. Just what I'm taking here. I don't know. He could be a kind of person that likes to split the bill and that kind of energy. You know, I feel like his finances are doing okay, but you know, I'm not getting tens here with the pentacles. I know we got Tens of Cups here, but that was more family related, and you know, money wise, yes, they can talk about that, but I can see this more celebrations with the Ten of Cups here. But when we have the Seven of Pentacles and we have the Four of Pentacles, it's not quite at the 10, you know. So I feel like more work needs to be done in his career. We're talking more about his career here, so yeah, more work needs to be done, and he could, as I said, he could be just holding back at this moment in time and looking at his options, you know, just being a little bit kind of, you know, like sometimes we just stand back for a while. It's just kind of what I'm picking up from him. He could be very possessive as well over his, for example, I mean, you know, he could be just very focused on his family life, and yeah, that's just kind of what I'm picking up there. So, let's see. How has his comments affected his career? Right. How has Piers Morgan's comments affected his career? Now, this is to do with the Harry and Meghan situation that happened. there was a lot of repercussion with that. So let's just ask, how has it affected his career? Well, I'm going to do it more past energy and then another one for the future. So just one card for the past energy. How has it affected? Okay. 2 reversals here. Page of Pentacle reversed, and we have the Temperance. Right. So Sagittarian energy and another fixed energy here. Okay. Now, what I take from here and how it affected his career, I feel like there was a little bit of a lack of education in Piers' energy here. I feel in life, this is how the best way I can describe this, but I think it's very important when we go into something that we do our research and study. And I feel like if we don't do that, we can make mistakes. Like naturally, human beings, we will. But sometimes these mistakes can get very detrimental if, for example, in any line of work, in any kind of job that we're doing these days, but if we don't educate ourselves, like say we start a new job and, say you didn't, study the lines or whatever it is, if an actor didn't study his lines properly, whatever it can be, I mean, that's going to be frowned upon and it's going to affect his career and, all this backlash that comes with it, especially if it's somebody very famous, or, it's like anything, but I feel like there's a lack of education here, or lack of study and a lack of learning that went on here, with the Page of Pentacle reversed. And we got the Temperance reversed here, Sagittarian energy. Now this can talk about having a lack of patience. And his energy I'm picking up here, especially to do with the past and how it affects his career, I feel like he just lost his temper kind of, or more, because Temperance can talk about things not being balanced. I kind of picking up here, I'm not too sure that he's a spiritual person. I'm kind of picking up, is that something that he's an interest in? Because when the Temperance reversed, it can talk about someone who's not taking that time out to meditate or balance things out, or, talk to your spirit guides, or whatever kind of spiritual work a person would do, say their prayers, whatever. So, not knocking anyone that is not religious, but, everyone's different. But what I'm just kind of trying to explain here is I feel like there was a lack of patience. I feel like he rushed in, particularly to do with comments. I didn't think them true. And it was detrimental, obviously, because with the Temperance and the Page of Pentacle reversed, that can talk about, with the Page of Pentacle especially, it can talk about, it can affect your finances, it can affect your stability. With lack of education, other people can kind of notice that, and, people can say, oh, you should have done this and you should have done that. But, I feel like Piers needs to educate himself more and have a lot more patience with other people. I've noticed that Piers Morgan does kind of cut in over people, arguments and conflicts start, but I feel like in life, if we all cut over people and not giving another person a chance to speak, then it's going to rub other people up the wrong way. I think it's very important to let another person speak or listen to the other person's point of view, and I feel like Piers, in his situation, I feel like he's lacked in that patience. Lacked in that balance. I feel like he kind of bulldozes his way, because Temperance reverse can talk about someone kind of just, it's almost like forcing his way, kind of like let me pass, let me have my say kind of energy here, and a lot of lack of education here. I feel like going forward, Piers needs to, study how, I know he's in the media and has been for a very long time, but I think it's very important that Piers, we can talk about a topic of, for example, like mental health and all this, but like if you don't understand it, the topic, and research it, talk to people that's gone through it. I know he has in the media, but I know I'm rambling here, but I think what I'm just trying to put across here is, unless we fully understand other person's points of view, what other people have gone through, because this card clearly screams to me lack of education, lack of study, not willing to put the work in to study a topic or something, and because of that, it's just going to lead to a fail. So I feel like what's happened to him in the past is, like the way he walked out of the interview, it was almost like he walked out and gave up, instead of standing his ground and listening to his colleague, and having a debate about it, fair enough, and a friendly debate, but he just walked out, like lack of patience, walked out, stormed away. So clearly the energy and the angel spirits guys are saying that quite clearly that there is a lack of education there in Piers that Piers needs to work on. Okay, let's move on. For the future, how will his comments affect him for the future? Because that was past energy. For the future, yeah. Okay. Thank you, angel spirits guides. For the future, I feel like it's definitely going to affect him more in a negative. I don't know if he realises it or not, but I definitely see this quite clearly. With the Cancer energy reversed, the Chariot, and the 10 of Wands in the upright position, this talks about stress, heavy burdens, not showing your emotions. It talks about stress being in the absolute maximum with the 10 of Wands. It's like you can't get more stressed than that. Lack of sleep, worrying all the time, thinking of the matter all the time, stress. Stress, heavy burdens, and he's carrying around that stress, heavy burden, and it's going to affect him for the future too. With 10 of Wands, it could even affect his health if he doesn't be careful, because 10 with the 10 of Wands is the ultimate. And that can lead to a whole load of other problems, addictions, and so forth. With the Chariot reversed, Cancer energy, this talks about for future-wise with his career. He's not going to be as victorious as he thinks he is, from what I can see here. I mean, from what I was gathering with his current energy, he seems very content, almost kind of arrogant a little bit here, because we talked about with the man with his arms folded with all these options. I think he's a little bit arrogant, if I was to be honest about it, because in his current energy and how he's feeling, I feel like he thinks he has everything. He thinks he has everything, but the cards are also saying quite different here, because going into the future, stress, heavy burdens, more of it, more than he thinks, and with the Chariot, things will not go forward in the way he wants, and he's not going to be victorious and successful as much as he thinks he might be with the Chariot reversed, because that talks about someone not being in the driver's seat, not going forward, not being victorious, taking a back seat with Cancer energy there. Alright, that's just what I'm picking up. Okay, let's see. Will Piers receive any blockages going forward? Any blockages for Piers going forward, please? Any blockages for Piers going forward? Angel spirits guides. Any blockages for Piers going forward, please? Can you please tell us so the viewers may know? And myself. Any blockages? I'll just wait for a card to flick out, especially with the Rider deck. This is a little bit more natural rather than just picking one myself. So Angel Spirits guides, please, can I have a card? Thank you so much. The Sun reversed for blockages. Alright, can I have a clarifier for the Sun reversed? I don't know if I will get one, but sometimes I like to have an additional clarifier. Can I have a clarifier for the Sun reversed? Thank you. Okay. Any blockages going forward? Yeah. The Sun reversed, and we have the Empress in the upright position. Any blockages going forward? I feel like it's going to be a little bit mixed, if I was to be quite honest about it, because we have the upright, the Empress, but we also have the Sun reversed, major arcana. So there is going to be major transformations that will take place. Blockages going forward, I feel like there is going to be a little bit of a depression. It's possible, negative thinking, negative thoughts, just being too negative. Now, I also see, this is how I pick it up as well, I always see the Sun as a bubbly personality, but when I see it in the reversed, I feel like that person doesn't have a bubbly personality, or they're not using their bubbly personality in the way that they should be. It can be more sarcasm. People can joke around, for example, but people kind of think to yourself now, are you actually being genuine or were you just showing some sarcasm? So that's just what I'm picking up there. There could be a little bit of sly comments, you know, or sly. That's just what I pick up with that, because it's in the extreme negative, the sun. Let me see what else I can pick up. There could be a little bit of a shortfall with finances that he may not be aware of, or a shortcoming with a job that he may not be aware of, or something could come along that may not go in his favour. Now that's what I see for blockages. And we have the Empress then to clarify that though. Now, blockages. There could be a pregnancy, doesn't have to be, because the Empress does talk about a pregnancy card. Let's see, it also talks about growth and creativity. So I feel, and it's in the upright position, so to me, there could be like a woman figure that will come in and help him grow to where he needs to be. Someone with Libra or Taurus placements, or he could be involved with someone with Libra Taurus placements. I don't know. The sun also was a Leo energy. I know I'm not calling it much of the zodiacs at the moment, but I can. Leo and Taurus Libra. There could be someone that can help him grow, is what more I'm picking up here. There could be people around him that will help him grow and be successful, because this all talks about growth to me and creativity. That's just what I'm picking up here. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask one question. Why has Piers acted so mean towards the royals? Right. Dear Angel Spirits Guides, why has Piers acted so mean? Now, the royals I'm talking about was Harry and Meghan. Meghan in particular. You know, we'll ask that question. I know I brought this more up at my other reading, the Harry and Meghan reading. I brought this up already, but let's just see if in his views at this moment in time, whether his views are the same, you know, the energy is the same. Like, I know he's still continuing it on a little bit, but let's see. Oh, thank you. That just flew over there, so let's see. The Hanged Man. Right, can I please have a clarifier for the Hanged Man, Pisces energy? He's come up in his own energy here, Aries, Pisces, Cusper. He's here. It's the Hanged Man in the upright position. Is it? Or excuse me. No, it's in the reversed. Hanged Man in the reverse position. Right, okay, can I have a clarifier for that one? Alright, okay, it's the exact same one answer that came up for the Harry and Meghan read. If you haven't watched the Harry and Meghan read that I have done on my channel, please watch it, because it will help, especially to do with this question, because we have the Nine of Cups reversed, and that came up the last time when I asked the same question in the Harry and Meghan tarot read that I did. The Nine of Cups has come up one more time. Okay, let's start with the Hanged Man. Now, this can talk about your inner fears or your self-doubting yourself. It could be a little bit insecure. You know, I'm just picking up insecurities here with him. It's the only way I can really, because the Hanged Man reversed, that's, you know, because when the Hanged Man is in the upright position, it can talk about someone stepping back and tapping into their intuition and looking at things from an outsider point of view to me. But when I see it in the reversed, I see it more letting your inner fears, or you're not going to stand up. You know, you're not going to come forward, you're going to stand back, and you're actually going to self-doubt yourself with the Hanged Man reversed. It can also talk about coming out of some kind of stuck, stagnant energy now. I'm kind of getting more inner fears or insecurities with him though, as to why he's being the way he is. I feel like there's an insecurity in Piers Morgan, more than anything. It's just what I'm picking up. I'm also picking up a drinker here. Nine of Cups, I brought that up in the previous read with the Harry Meghan one as well, in relation to him, if you looked at that one. But Nine of Cups has clarified that one more time. I feel like as well, his insecurities and his inner fears and his self-doubts in himself is actually, I kind of take it more as he's resorting to like drink and alcohol to kind of mask over things that he's not happy about in himself. And I feel like he drinks majorly is what's screaming at me with his card, and overindulging in something. Now, it could be an overindulgence in sex or things in that form, or things that's not good and healthy for a person. Overeating, overindulging, sexual relations. Now, it's not the Devil card I have here, but the Nine of Cups reversed isn't too far away from that. someone overindulging in some area in their life in a more extreme negative. Drinker, like I said. I can also talk about I don't feel like he's satisfied in where he is, because this, Nine of Cups can talk about not being satisfied in your life. You want more and more and more is kind of what I'm picking up here. He wants more. I feel like with Piers, he wants more and more and more. He wants more attention. He wants to be more well known. I feel like he's the type of person that would be offended if people don't know him, kind of energy. I feel like he wants the attention. It's just what I'm picking up. More and more and more, I kind of feel. It's what I'm picking up here for Piers. That's why he has acted the way he is, particularly towards Harry and Meghan. I'm just getting, I'm kind of getting the energy as well. Now, I hate to say it like this, but I have to get it from what's picking up in my head, but I'm kind of getting more. He's like, why are they getting all the attention? Why don't I should get more attention? It's weird, but I'm getting it kind of like, I should get more attention than them kind of energy. They should not have what they have, I'm kind of getting that off him. That's just what I'm picking up very clearly, There's a lot of overindulgence here and inner fears and insecurities going on and self-doubting himself. Is what I'm picking up. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Any other general messages that we need to know, and then I'm going to finish the read. Right. Any other general messages that we need to know going forward to do with Piers Morgan, his career, or anything else that we feel like I need to know? And I can clarify then with the excuse me, Island Time Wellness cards. Right. Any other general messages that we need to know going forward in relation to Piers for now and the coming future? Thank you. Right. Whoa, okay. Now this is in relation to Piers. I'm trying to stick with his energy as much as I can. Oh, right. Anything else? Angel Spirits Guides. Anything else? Piers Morgan, his energy. Anything else we need to know going forward in the near future? Angel Spirits Guides. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Very interesting cards, but this is what we got. Oh, I didn't know we got that one. Okay. Alright. Two of Cups. Reunion. Love. Could be celebration, marriage, a reunion of some sort with someone. It could be someone from the past. You could be very well reuniting with someone from the past in a romantic way, or an offer of some sort could come in. You could be partnering up with someone in business or career as well, and it will go very well for him. Or he could be reuniting with someone from the past. Take that as it will resonate for his situation. Knight of Swords reversed. Right, somebody's losing their temper here. The temper tantrums are going to happen here. He's going to be cut, I have to just go with how I feel, but he's going to get very blunt and sarcastic and unkind with his words. This type of behaviour that Piers does is going to continue on. Now, that can be in career or in his work life or personal life, or with someone he could be partner up with in business. But I feel like his harsh words is very much going to continue here. There's no doubt about it. This is someone who loses their temper quite quickly, and it can be unexpected. It could be some kind of jealousy as well, unkind, uncaring, and can be just quite harsh and brutal with their words in particular, or a type of an action that happens unexpected, immature action of some sort. Ten of Swords reversed for future actions. I feel like some sort of heartache, hurt, betrayal, backstab will go on. Now this can talk about lies, backstab, hurt and betrayal. So someone will backstab him or has, let's see, but he's going to come out of that energy, so he's going to go through something, or has gone through something in the past. I think we all know anyway, but something there with heartache, hurt, backstab, betrayal and lies. Someone's stabbed him in the back and he's coming out of that energy. But this for more future messages that someone could very well do that. Now this is interesting. We have the Nine of Pentacles now. This is very interesting. He could start to remain single. Now this can talk about a single independence card. I can read these messages in two different ways. I can read like a partner, like a waiting celebration here in a love life. I feel like he'll lose his temper, some sort of backstab, hurt, betrayal on, and he could become single. Now that's one message. Another message could be in a working environment, losing his temper, people backstabbing him, and he'll come out of that energy and he'll just be independent or on his own, and maybe making his own money or finding another way to make his money. You know, this is properties, investments as well. It can talk about putting money into investments and houses. But I see that he's standing up for his own rights, as you can see. I feel like he's going to dress well, look nice, be financially secure no matter what happens, because the Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very financially secure. I feel like he doesn't need other people around him. I feel like he'll stand his ground on his own if he has to. I feel like he's enough money to be able to do that. That's what I'm picking up here too. And we got the Two of Pentacles reversed. So he's trying to balance things out for the future. Something is not balanced, but he's going to balance that situation out. Now we have the water here in the boat too. He could be going to taking a trip, maybe, is what I'm kind of picking up here. Because when I see the water in the ship, that always reminds me of holidays, trips, going abroad, you know, or taking a short break, you know, because look, but it is in the reversed, so I'm taking up more that he's just trying to balance things, balance his finances, balance his work life or family life. Just what I'm picking up. Yeah, right. Now I'm just going to get the Island Time Wellness to clarify for these messages that we have on the table, particularly if we can get them for the future. For the general. Ooh, okay. Sunglasses and the butterfly. Okay, can we have any more for Piers Morgan for the future? General messages this month and for, you know, the near future. Anything else? Anything more? That one. Oh, okay. Right, I think I'll just take those. Okay. I'll read them as I get them, and what I do with these is I just read them. I like these because they're hidden messages that relates to a story that I've just done with the tarot. But these are excellent because I've read these before, and when I've done a read and then afterwards something could come up that I didn't even know about, but they came up, the hidden messages came up here in these cards that I wasn't able to pick up from the Rider deck, and it could be something in the news or something afterwards. I'd be like, oh. But let's see what we have. We have the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. Okay, so we did have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, so I'll put that one with the 10 of Cups. So I feel like relations are going well there. Alright. Let's see. Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. So I'm taking it here now that Piers is, for general messages, either him or someone in his surrounding energy is keeping an eye on him, or he's keeping an eye on someone. Now, that could mean anything, but he could be looking. I kind of take this more when I see stalking as it's more somebody's looking at someone that they shouldn't really be looking at, but doing it in more of a kind of a stalking way, or how do I say, it's like, you know, when we tap in or look at people on social media, but it kind of gets to the stage of it's just too much. So someone, either him or someone in his energy, is watching someone too much, is how I'm taking it. We got keys on a ring. Many options. Decision. Unconventional. String along or one night stand. Now, for the future messages, there was something happening here. Now, I'm just going to bring it up. But remember, we got this card about being independent. It can also talk about a single card. It can talk about some kind of hurt, take, backstab, or betrayal. And we got someone losing their temper badly here with the Knight of Swords. Now, something could happen here, like a one night stand or someone who has options. Who that is, I have no idea. Someone in his energy, maybe, that is connected to. It could be him. I have no idea. but I just take that. It just came out as some messages. Something's funny is going to happen more into the future. That'll make him lose his temper for sure. Some sort of backstab. Whatever that is, I don't know. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together and perfect. That's just an additional message. It could be the person who's already involved with, happy relations, but it seems like there's something else that's going to rock the boat here with the one night stand, or there's something else going on that's hidden. I'll see if I can get a clarifier with that one. That's a bit strange, that one night stand. Why is that there? Oh, just like that. Which way? Yeah, King of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. I feel like it could be his own energy here, King of Wands. It's someone in a leadership position or likes to be in control. Well respected people look up to that person. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. I feel like it could very much be his own energy here. I think that clarifies it. Or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. That person is well respected. Courageous, strong, has growth. People look up to that person, it's like a king type energy here, but that just clarifies that straight away. It's someone with fire in their chart for that clarifier. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I really enjoyed doing the read. Still trying out my channel to see what works for me, but I kind of like these reads actually, especially to do with current news that's happening at the moment. It's nice to kind of tap into the energy and just see what comes out. It's popular. There's certain people that like or have an interest in it, like to watch it. But this is for entertainment purposes only. It's not to be taken 100%. I just kind of get the energies, especially from my angel spirits guides that help me, and I just relate them to the viewers, and it's something I enjoy doing. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely Easter break, and best of luck wherever you are, and thank you so much. All the best to everyone, and take care. Bye bye.